Welcome back, everyone, to Pontus Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 9, Episode 8 of Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. We are playing through Chapter 10. Our goal here is to find the stone cutter tools. So these are the tools that were used to fashion the menhir. And while we've got the menhir on the board, I'm going to reduce these menhir down by one. And what were the menhir created for? The menhir were created when Arthur went into the mists, fighting the forebears. They were blurring the realms between our realities, and the menhir were put in place to sort of preserve us and give us some light and some, say, structure as the mists of chaos were coming into the world, something like this. So we've got our characters Beor and Maggot. They've both gone through this. I do have an update for one of Maggot's Echoes of the Past that I'm going to read through. We're going to see Maggot's memory number 1. So let me grab that booklet out. Maggot's memory number 1. So we haven't visited Maggot's memories in a while. Let's go check this out. So Maggot memory 1 says, and this is from Echoes, a book of memories, Echoes of the Past. This is called Echoes of the Fall for Maggot. So, even in the midst of a dream, your body finds ways to remind you about its sorry state. There's no escape from the pain of your wounds. There's nowhere to hide from the fever burning within your veins. Sweating in agony, you keep waking up too weak to move before you slump back into the restless sleep. How is it possible that the sun is not up? Oh, this is because Maggot was reduced down to his lower energy here, which I'm going to reset because we did a healing round. Just going to grab the food from that. An experience like this would have broke a lesser man, but for you, it's not exactly new. You still remember the day when you decided not to set aside the mind-expanding mushrooms you're so addicted to. That was a day you decided to forget your name. A pitiful, weak maggot such as you didn't deserve it. So little insights into why Maggot's name came along. He basically hit rock bottom is what it is, and he built himself up from this. But now he's a hero along with Beor, exploring the legends of the past Arthurian age. What I'm going to do is we've updated the menhir. We're going to move down into Farshire. It says, draw a blue encounter card when you enter this location. Let's draw that blue encounter card right after this. Pontus Fathom Hobbies is brought to you by the books that we produce. We've got a channel, Pontus Fathom Press, where we're putting out a number of podcasts. We've got those podcasts collected in a lecture series. You can go check out the bookstore link down below. The key one is Esoteric Dragon Mysteries, Decoding the Dragon Symbol and Myth in the Occult. We deep dive into the dragon in the Grail, which touches on the Pendragons, Alchemy and the Dragon with Tolkien and George R.R. Martin, Tiamat and the Dragon, Saturn and the Dragon and the Cross, even the Dragon and the UFO mystery. We've also got our Catu Journals 6-volume set, Hermeticism of Hastur, Genealogy of Cthulhu. We've collected those as an omnibus edition. This is a must for any Lovecraft fan. Finally, we've got the Alchemy and Anthroposophy in the Dune Saga, a deep dive into Jungian alchemy and anthroposophical themes in Frank Herbert's classic work, and then Artificial Psychoanalysis of Desiring Machines. Go check out our bookstore in the link below. You can check out our Patreon, stay across all of our gameplay in A Song of Ice and Fire, our miniature painting, and our new miniature makeover series. And let's get back into the game. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we're going to continue with the round. We're in Farshire. Let's grab that encounter. So we get a blue encounter. It's a false accusation. So it says, this is a diplomatic one. An outsider is always a good scapegoat. Okay, so let's grab our diplomacy cards. First off, we'll start out with Beor. See if he grabs this one. So we'll gain 2 ups here. And then we'll go to Maggot. Maggot has another, well, actually there's 3 ups here. 1, 2, 3. And then Maggot also will do, let's do this one for Maggot. He also gets 1, 2, and 3. So that's going to be 3 up. That's going to get them all the way to the top. So basically, we are able to calm the crowd. Reward is 2 experience, 2 reputation, and 1 experience. So 1, 2 reputation, 1 experience, and that's going to do it. And I think we also can, if we pass a diplomacy in round 1, we also get to read another book of secrets. Let's just see that. Win a diplomatic encounter in the first round. We get to read another one of Maggot's. We get to read 2 of Maggot's things in 1 round. So we get to read Maggot's Memory 8. So it says, you leave the encounter with your head spinning. Words have never come easily to you, but they all fall into place when you needed them. You see something yourself as an apprentice in your opponents as they walk away, confused and subdued. You know that hours later the perfect response will come to them, and they'll berate themselves for being so dim-witted. It was a wonder how you survived after leaving the Order. Your tired, pallid complexion from troubled dreams and addicted already made people mistrust you. Perhaps those long years living as an outcast, shunned and despised by the farmsteads, had their uses after all. You tempered your addictions and learned that what people respond to, what might inspire their curiosity, what might distract them or stoke their anger. That was knowledge learned through bloody noses and nights shivering in the rain, through an empty belly and a parched throat. You learned or you died. It seems the hunger and desperation had their own way of sharpening your wit. Okay, so Maggot has honed himself. He's turned adversity into progress. And with that, we'll keep on going. Let's do exploration of Farshire now. So we got Farshire. It says, if you had part 3 of Lost and Fallen status, go to 13, otherwise read. Occupying a strip of land between the impassable walls of Tauthan and the sea, Farshire has always been an important trading hub. All Mother is responsible for their blessings. Farshire inhabitants raise their town in the shadow of her sacred dolmen. As you approach the town, you notice armed patrols, double watches, and a long red war banner flapping the long hall at the top of the town. So we can visit the long hall. We can browse through the market. Yeah, let's go browse. I think we already visited the dolmen last time. I think we visited that dolmen last time. So let's browse through the market. Go to verse 3. Okay, it says you stroll around the stalls of the lower part of the farmhold, browsing through wares from all over the island, smiths, tailors, cobblers, apothecaries, even the famous toy maker Dobromir, known for his intricate creations, set up his shop here. Unfortunately, the prices seem to have at least tripled since the last time you were here. With all the uncertainty on the island, people hoard whatever they can, and traders smell easy money. So we can buy and sell food here, sell equipment, go out of the market. Actually, we should probably, can we buy food here? Pay wealth to gain 1 food. And then make another choice. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get some food here. So I'm going to take 3 and 3. And I'm going to just convert that to a food. So we have, because we always can use extra food. And I think I will do it again. 3 and 3. And convert these to an extra food. That's a good trade. Get some food, stock up our food supply in Farshire. And then we get to choose again. Let's go out of the market, go to verse 2. Lured by the shine of a coin in your hand, a hunched old lady clings to you and asks you to visit her little shop of curiosities. Then she tries to drag you into a dark alley. Follow her, brush her off. I'll just follow her. The hag leads you to a stinking hovel in one of the back alleys and shows you an entrance with a stained curtain hanging in the doorframe. Expecting an ambush, you carefully walk inside. The stench of the place repulses you. Garbage, broken clay, dead animals, and discarded items fill the shop. You doubt you will find anything of use there. Real old steel. Go to... Okay, so let's go to here. Let's grab our coins to map out the solution here. So we've got skull this way, skull this way, 8, skull this way. Okay, so we can go to the Book of Secrets now. Going to the Book of Secrets entry. Okay. An opalizing glint catches your eye. You walk up to a pile of old household items and push them aside, revealing a small hammer and a set of chisels made from strange ancient metal. Oh, this looks like it. You try to contain your excitement, but the hag already noticed you want these tools. She asks for a sum that in her mind must seem astronomical. You must pay 2 wealth to gain the Stoneshaper's tools. Secret card 58. That's exactly what we want. So we will play 1 wealth each. Our wealth is kind of low now, but that's okay. And we get 58, the Stoneshaper's tools. Going through here, looking for that. Okay, Stoneshaper's tools. The art of shaping. Let's give these to Bayor. The art of shaping the strange stone that menhirs are made of is almost extinct. But there are still some who remember. Ah, yes, there are still some who remember. Exploration ends. Okay, so we've got our Stoneshaper tool. So let's take a look at our quest. It says, gain the Stoneshaper tool 58. Resolve chapter 10 part 2 from the event deck. Okay, so we're going to get to do chapter 10 of the event deck in our next round. So we will see you in the next round. Take care.